Hi everybody and welcome to yet another special online meet and greet right here on YouTube Live and presented by Tokon Shop Global. We want to thank you for fencing out your time on a busy wrestling evening, especially if you're over in the States. NJPW on Access TV is on right now with action from Capital Collision. So why not have that on your big screen and check this on your second screen as we welcome here today Tama Tonga to take some of your questions, comments, and sign some great merchandise. All of that merch is available all the way through the hour from shop.njpw1972.com. The link is in the description below. Make your purchases and you can be part of our meet and greet today. Every single item will be signed and sent on to you, even if we don't get to your comments or questions. So please be patient. All right, well, let's, without any further ado, welcome our guest today. He is the current never openweight champion, a former 7-time IWGP Tag Team Champion facing Carl Anderson this Sunday at Dominion. Tama Tonga.
Hey. Chris, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being had. It's it's very exciting. I'm used to doing all of this in Japanese and then having to think hard. So this is a nice experience. How are you feeling heading into Osaka-jo Hall Dominion this Sunday live in English on njpwworld.com? You're facing Carl Anderson. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling amazing. Feeling in shape. Feeling ready, zoned in, focused on kicking Carl Anderson's ass.
A lot of history between you and Carl Anderson. Mixed feelings coming up Sunday, or?
Yeah, fuck Carl Anderson.
Whoa!
Yeah.
The first F-bomb played this evening has been dropped, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's keep it 100 here, huh, Chris? Yeah, let's go.
Right. Well, let us talk about some of the merchandise, some of the great things that our fans can pick up here today. We're going to start all the way from the back end there. We've got some fantastic Lionmark logo towels. The smaller towel available for $45 here today, and the big boy bath towel at $70 with the 50th anniversary logo. Does it not feel strange, Tama, to be, are you used to it now? So sort of repping the Lionmark in these kind of events, or does it still feel weird?
It's a change, but I feel like it's a good change. You know, I feel right in it, and I'm still adjusting. Yeah, I like it. I like the newness feeling to it, and it's something that I'm very honored to be a part of.
We've also got 3 Lionmark t-shirts right there in the middle, 2 classic old school style and 1 more modern. All of these tees are $55 on the link in the description box below. Please do be aware that these are Japanese sizes, so you want to probably think one size smaller than you are usually. Is that how you do things when you?
Yeah, in America, you want to get a size up, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I think one bigger than you actually are.
Yeah.
So one thing that we should address the lion, or the lion in the room rather than the elephant in the room, is the t-shirt you're wearing right now. Now this, unfortunately, not available as part of the meet and greet here today, but it will be on Tokon Shop Global very, very soon.
It should be already on it.
It's already there?
Yeah, it's already on the
Minions
website.
Are working super hard.
If you check my Twitter at the Good Bad Guy Tama Tonga, check on that, and there's links there from New Japan that you can go straight to the shop and order your t-shirt right now. It's a badass shirt, isn't it?
It is a badass shirt. It's super colorful. It's very sort of, it's appropriate for Pride Month as well.
Yeah.
Like you've got the
It's
stuff going on.
It's different. It's something I think is an everyday wear. It can go beyond wrestling, you know? It's fashionable, right? Fashionable.
Absolutely. And speaking of the peak of prime fashion, we have a very special item today from your personal collection. This gorgeous bomber jacket. Can you tell us more about this item here?
Yes, this is the Gorillas of Destiny's first jacket made by Nerd Clothing. This is a very special jacket to me, and I feel since this is my first time doing this meet and greet here with New Japan, I bring something special, and that is this beautiful jacket.
Yes, so we've got just one of these. It's a one-of-a-kind item. It will be signed and sent to one lucky fan who makes their purchases here today. Link in the description below. Act super fast, and everything will be signed even if we don't get into your costume, into your question here today. But yes, we also remind everybody that there'll be a little delay in shipping because of international shipping rates, whatever we're doing. So everything will be sent on to you around late July. So please do be patient here today. All right, well, let's not waste any more time over here and jump right into the questions and comments. And we've got questions and comments from fans all the way around the world. We've got lots of Americans. I see Singapore on this list, Britain, Japan as well. We're going to start in Japan, very close. And it is in Saitama. So we're going to start with, let's see, Yoshimura. Yoshimura-san over in Saitama. Arigatou gozaimasu. He says, I love professional wrestling because of you. I'll support you forever, and thanks to you, my life has become brighter. And he ends his message by saying, Tama-chan daisuki.
Awesome. Awesome.
Now, okay, because this wasn't until I came, and it's been a recent thing that Tama has become Tama-chan. I think people have taken to you more since you...
It's not a recent thing.
Well, no, it's not really, but I think especially since you've come out of Bullet Club. Who was the first person to call you Tama-chan?
Oh my gosh, maybe Tanahashi-san?
So this was, the full circle from coming back to when Tanahashi finally refers to you as Tama-chan again. You're like, it got you in the feels a little bit?
Maybe.
All right. Thank you to Yoshimura-san. Arigatou gozaimasu. And we're going to head on to Santa Ana in California. And Sergio, who has picked up a portrait. Thank you very much, Sergio. He wants to know if you've any relationship with The Rock or the members of the Anoa'i family.
Yes, that's family. They're Samoan, I'm Tongan, but we're all Pacific Islanders. It's all love. Our families are wrestling families that, that share a past history together. So that's family no matter where we go.
Obviously, like when we talk about Haku, one of the most terrifying people in the planet, being your father, is there anything, do you have any particular memories where, of fatherly love where it was something that perhaps people wouldn't expect when it comes to Haku being family man about the house?
I think a lot has been known about him, how crazy he is out there in the wrestling world, but really behind at home, he's a big family man. He's a real gentle giant until when I was young, until I'm being bad, then I get an ass whooping, and that's not something you'd like from him.
Was there any one moment when you were a kid where you're like, oh no, I'm going to get it from
Any one moment, well, I have hundreds of moments where you whip my ass. That's I'm tough as a coffin nail.
Right, yeah. So thank you, Sergio, for your question. Let's head over to Georgia. I think GA is Georgia, right? And Joshua over in Georgia. Hey, Tama, thank you. Congratulations on your first singles victory. I hope to see you challenge and win the IWGP World Heavyweight title down the road, as well as your brother Tangaloa. He hopes he wins some singles gold as well. Yeah, so I mean, a long journey to being never champion. And being and finally getting your first singles championship in New Japan. Did that feel any different, to when you won those tag titles 7 times?
Yeah, it's a different kind of feeling of accomplishments, because when you're in a tag team, you're in a team, so it's a team effort. But when you're by yourself, it's a solo accomplishment. So you feel you put all that work in on your own. So it's definitely a different feeling. But it's still it's still a great feeling on both occasions.
Speaking of tag team action right now over on Access TV, catch Kazuchika Okada and Rocky Romero taking on Jay White and Hikuleo. That part of Capital Collision, which is happening right now over on Access. So you want that on your big TV screen and us on your YouTube, tablet, smart device, whatever you want. Everybody's got so many screens these days, so you can keep up with everything. Let's see. Derek over in Minnesota wants a personalized one. So if you can make that out to Derek, that would be cool.
All right.
Of course, all of these purchases, portraits as well, you can be right here on the ground level. Of course, link in the description below. Every single item will be signed today. We've got so many comments and questions, we might not get to yours in the chat, but do feel free to make a purchase and perhaps be in with a chance of winning that cool bomber jacket as well. Let's see, David over in Ferndale, California, wants Tama to sign F Bullet Club. That would be amazing.
I like this one.
Did that feel good to finally say, man, F Bullet Club? First time. I mean, of course, Carl Anson coming up this Sunday. So much, I mean, for the people, for perhaps the newer fans that wouldn't know. And Carl Anson being away from New Japan for 6 years, in Japan at least, 9 years being part of Bullet Club, they might not perhaps know the relationship that the two of you had, right?
Yeah. You know, when I first came here to New Japan, I was put under Carl Anderson as like his second. So I learned a lot from his style, you know, coming up. So he was kind of like my mentor when I first came to New Japan. And yeah, we started Bullet Club together. Greatest faction that ever done it, and he left, and I'm the fucking man now. Now he wants to come back and test the water, see how that goes. I think Sunday we'll show him what's up.
Cool, cool. Let's see, thank you to Bonnie over in Portland, Oregon. Bonnie is just saying hi. Hi, Bonnie.
What's up, Bonnie? I know Bonnie.
You know Bonnie.
I know Bonnie. Bonnie is a big fan, New Japan, big fan of Bullet Club, big fan of Tama Tonga. What's up, Bonnie?
How many times are those when you get the super fans that make every town?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
She's also part of the Tama's Island Patreon, so Bonnie, awesome.
All right, so let's move on over to Robin over in Mason. And he says that yourself and your brother are his number one favorite tag team and wrestlers. That's why they're addicted to NJPW and GOD.
You got good taste.
Indeed, indeed. So, I mean, speaking of, obviously, you and T are still together, part of GOD, but we're about to turn the corner into G1 Climax, and never openweight champion. We would assume you would be part of that field. We don't know just yet. Is that a constant thing of preparing for that tournament? Are you sort of doing any particular training? You know, should you be a part of it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It changes. My training routine changes. I take recovery a lot more serious. Yeah, it's a grueling tour, and it's something that I think all wrestlers prepare for it and change their game, you know, because, yeah, man, there's no other wrestling like the G1, man.
Indeed, indeed. Of course, if you want to see something, perhaps not the G1, but NJPW nearer to you, NJPW Strong hits the Vermont Hollywood June 19th for Ignition tapings. We will crown the first ever Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions across 2 nights, that ending July 24th in Charlotte, North Carolina. And of course, we want you to be part of Forbidden Door. Join us on pay-per-view, United Center in Chicago, June the 26th. Is that a door you're planning on knocking on?
We'll see. We'll see. It's a surprise.
All right, let's see here. Thanks to Vince in Dallas. To Vince and whatever you want. Whatever that means. Thank you, Vince, over in Dallas.
Dallas is a good city. It's a good.
Dallas is a good city.
Yeah.
You guys wrestled Roppongi TK in Dallas a couple of years ago.
Yep. Yeah, we did the G1 special over there, right?
It was the first ever we did the G1 outside of Japan, right? So hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to do that again. We head over to Tokyo and Umegaki-san. Arigatou gozaimasu. You rock, you're my superstar.
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。And staying in Japan, we're going to head over to Kagawa and Shiota さん。Shiota さんは、好きな日本料理は何ですか？ What's your favorite Japanese food?
Oh, that's easy. Sushi. What? Ichiran noodles number 2, man. Oh.
Sushi は何の寿司ですか？ What sushi is your?
Oh man, salmon, hotate, all of it. There's nothing. I love all sushi, man. Nandemo, daijoubu. Yeah.
There you go. So sushi fan is Tama Tonga. Let's skip down the line here. Sean, over in Brookville, Ohio. And Tama has lots of memories of his father, who sadly passed away in December last year, watching you guys wrestle. He wants to know, do you have a close bonding with your father?
Yes. We have a very close bonding. Yeah, we do. I don't know what else to say about that. But
I would say this is something that Kevin's often said, that whatever happened, he didn't want you guys to be wrestlers, or he wanted you to test the waters elsewhere first.
Yeah, he's a family man. So, Polynesians are very tight-knit family. And he's very into what we're doing, and we always run things by him to kind of see what he thinks. So, yeah, we have a tight bond.
Mm-hmm. When you first said to him, I want to get into the business, what was his reaction like?
Yeah, so that was a big no from him. He wanted us, just because of his experience in the wrestling, he wanted us to go do something else before we came into wrestling, just to maybe learn another trade, just in case if we come into wrestling and wrestling don't work out, at least we have something to fall back on, which I understand.
Because you went through the military, right?
Yeah. I was in the Air Force for 6 years, aircraft mechanic, and if wrestling don't work out, I'm probably not going to go back to aircraft mechanic.
Awesome, thank you, Sean. Let's head over to Luis in California. He wants just a few F-bombs on his signature there. So,
all right.
There you go. Okay, it's going right there. And the classic F Bullet Club, which is going to be.
You got it.
There you go.
Let's do that. Let's trend that, huh?
Let's trend
Fuck Bullet Club.
F Bullet Club. I'm
F
sure.
Bullet Club.
Yeah, over in Impact Wrestling, Alex Zane has been saying just exactly that. He called it the BS Club instead of the Bullet
BS
Club.
is too PG, man.
Well, no, he used the full thing, but me being a broadcast journalist, I'm not. I would let you say that word rather than me. Yeah, of course. Alex Zane's just been added to Ultimate X if you're watching Impact over on Access TV, where he will get his hands on Ace Austin, hopefully in that X Division Championship. Of course, NJPW on Access TV is going on right now. Keep that on your main screen. Watch this on your small screen. Big four-way for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship happening, I guess, right this moment. Great action from Capital Collision. Let's see here. Glen Oaks, New York, Shelby. He says, you've had an afro and a fade and a mohawk. So are there any new hairstyles that you want to try out?
Right now, we doing this right now, huh? I'm the most versatile hairstylist here in New Japan Pro Wrestling, man. I can rock anything.
Tanahashi.
Huh?
Tanahashi.
He's got long hair. He's had the same hairstyle for how long?
Well, there's been a few.
It's the same thing, but we're like turned the other way.
There's been a few. My favorite Ginoism of all time is when Tanahashi came to, and it was Osaka Joe Hall. And Gino came up with, Tanahashi looks like he wants to see the manager. It was perhaps an ill-advised transitional stage where it might have been Karen Tanahashi for the evening, but Is there anything else that
He's
you
got
want
great hair, huh? He's always had great hair.
Anything else that you want to try out hair stylistically?
I think we're on that right now. It's growing, so let's see where it goes from there, huh? And that's it, really. It's a phase. I don't really, I'm rolling with just rolling with it.
You could grow the back out.
Yeah,
Bring the mullet back to professional wrestling.
It's like a mullet, Like you ever seen? If anybody remembers the '80s, the mullet was a big thing back then. And a lot of wrestlers had the mullet too. And it's like a mohawk mullet. I don't know. We'll run with it,
Mohawk mullet. There you go. A little combination. We could bring Zubaz back.
I can make anything look good, man.
Fanny packs. It'd be great. All right. Oh, here's a good question. Sergio in Santa Ana. Thank you very much. Do you have any good memories of your times wrestling in Mexico?
Oh, yeah. I love Mexico. The wrestling in Arena Mexico and also in Coliseo. Meeting all the guys, man. I love Mexico. The street vendors. That's another thing. But what I loved about wrestling in Mexico mostly was just the fans and the way they get into wrestling. It was a different kind of atmosphere, and it felt like I could be like they were part of the show. They wanted to be a part of the show. You could go in there and it was fun. It was just a lot of fun. Yeah, I love Mexico. Yo, bring me back.
Always those I hear like one of the biggest adjustments is how hard the rings are in Mexico. Is that?
Yeah, I never had a problem with it because it's a boxing ring, right? So it's real stiff. But I never had a problem with it because the training in New Japan, the bumping that we took, like that just it really hardens you up. And so no other ring can really affect me because New Japan ring is the best, man. Set you up.
Well, okay, so based on that, what's the worst ring you've ever been in?
Oh, American. Probably the Ring of Honor ring is like a... I didn't mean to bury Ring of Honor. I know that.
Big Tony is shutting the forbidden door right now.
It was before Tony's time, It was, all love, Ring of Honor. All love, baby.
Ian Riccoboni, furious. Gary over in Savannah, Georgia. Thanks, Gary.
Gary, I know Gary. Thomas Island original right there, man.
Congrats on becoming the Never Openweight champion. Also kick Carl Anderson's ass.
Hell yeah. Gary knows what's up, man. Gary knows.
I think everybody's going to be thinking Gunstun versus Gunstun.
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah.
Is that the plan, or are you going to go, no, I'm going to throw something that he's never seen before?
I think it's just outdoing Carl Anderson in every way. That's the game plan. Is just outdoing him, out jump him, out punch him, outrun him, not run away. But in that aspect, just out wrestle. That's it. That's the whole thing. I had this is our first time meeting up in God knows how many years, and so the last time we had faced, I was still a young boy. So this is a different kind of level now. Gotta introduce him nicely back to New Japan and show him who Big Dog is around here.
We certainly want you to run to the link in the description box below and still be a part and make your purchase.
There you go, Chris.
There you go.
There you go.
That's why I make the
alley-oop right here, man.
Yeah, right.
I like it.
And make your purchase. Items still available up to the round about near the top of the hour. We'll let you know. Every single item will be signed and sent on to you today. Shipping in July. Okay, Savannah. We're going to head to Savannah, Georgia, to Nadja? I'm going to butcher your name. Sorry about that. But thanks to N from Savannah in Georgia. Been a fan of yours for 5 years now. She says, my boyfriend Gary.
Oh yeah, the one that was.
Was that just now?
Yeah, that was just and congratulate. Yeah, and
Yeah,
if it's-
Gary from Savannah and then
Yeah.
Mrs. Gary from Savannah.
and congratulations on the baby. Yes.
Oh.
Awesome. Douche.
Very, very good. Yeah. So you're a family man yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you think if your children come to you, Daddy, I want to be in the wrestling business? Would you be like, Haku, just like no, go out, do something else first?
Oh
how would you-
no, I bring him in and I
Yeah.
teach him. Oh yeah, I think that's the difference now is that I understand wrestling. My father's generation was different, so coming up in New Japan in the dojo system, that can be a route for a career, you know. So yeah, I would definitely, if he wants it, and I'm like, all right, all chips in. You gotta bet on yourself and go at it. So I would definitely be a hands-on coach, teacher, any way to help him succeed, for sure.
Awesome.
And I think that, you know, one thing, that was another thing that my father did, you know, once we wanted to become wrestlers, that he was really hands-on. We did a lot of training together. He showed us, I mean, yeah, he was really hands-on. So, but, you know, either route, I'll definitely, you know, let my child, if he wants to be a wrestler, go for it.
Do you think was it difficult being the older brother to say compared to Hikuleo coming in? Was that something that perhaps your dad was expecting in a sense? Do you get what I mean? Is it harder to be the first to get into the business, or?
I don't know. I definitely I think there's more responsibility on my part as an older brother, and to make sure that the younger brothers represent not only myself but the family. So we take this wrestling business real serious in our family.
Amanda over in Adrian, Michigan. Adrian's a town? Wow. And Amanda's a member of Tama's Island as well. Thank you,
yes.
Amanda.
What's up, Amanda?
So make that personalized as well. Thank you very much. And then we're going to head over to Henry over in San Francisco.
San Fran.
And he wants to sign it. Please add Bad Boy to the autograph.
All right. Oh, we're going back.
Going back in time.
Yeah.
Bad
Okay.
Boy. The good bad guy. Now just the good guy? Where are we going with this?
We'll see.
We'll see. You never know. All right. And we're going to head to Hiroshima. Nakamura-san. What's the secret to staying in shape when traveling long distances? そうね、巡業中のなんかコンディションをキープするために。
Yeah. Set a routine. Yeah, usually it's first thing you gotta get that gym in every day, early in the morning, because then if you wait on it, it's not gonna happen. Because traveling already is already difficult, but get that gym in and watch them carbs, man. Watch them carb intakes.
そうですね、なんかルーティンを決めて、絶対どうしてもなんか朝一にジムに必ず行っています。そうじゃないだとね、もう忘れてしまうので、もうすぐ行って、であとなんかダイエットを気をつけて、なんかカーボハイドレートなんか食べ過ぎないように気をつけています。ありがとうございます。Let's see, we are going to go to Hawaii. And Angela over in Hawaii.
Angie! All right.
Tama knows everybody in the in the list here.
Yeah, Angie's loyal Tama's Island. Yeah. We got loyal. I got loyal people, man. I'm telling you, that's what I love my fans. Real loyal. They stuck with me with Bullet Club. They stuck with me outside of Bullet Club, and that's real, fan loyalty, and I love that.
Awesome. So, everybody, we're going across these United States. Do you have a favorite town in America?
Favorite town in America? Oh man. I don't know. I love Florida, man. I live in Florida. I love anywhere, sun, beach. I'm not a cold person. I don't like snow. Anywhere I gotta put on a whole bunch of layers of clothing. I stay away from that.
Oh man, so there's generators in Hokkaido.
Oh my goodness. Now I can do it. I can do it on a visit.
Okay,
But I can't live anywhere. But and too long. It's got to be a day or two. Other than that, I'm out of there.
Speaking of that, what's the roughest road trip experience? What's the hardest, like in terms of travel, what was the hardest experience you had?
I don't really.
Because I always hear like there's those, they call it the death tour up in Canada, Alaska and stuff.
We don't really have that here in Japan because it's pretty. It's not that bad. We got a nice tour bus. You got your convenience stops and it's not bad.
When you came back into Hontai, was there an argument of where should Tama sit on the bus? Was that a little bit weird at first?
Nuh-uh.
You had a spot already?
You just, you look for a spot that's open and you just sit there. If somebody sits there, you just move. It's not that's what's great about, there's no bickering. There's no like, this is my seat. No, it's a good place.
Traveling wise, is the Hontai experience compared to the Bullet Club experience? Is there like any differences there? Or?
Yeah, it's quieter in the bus.
Right.
It's quieter. Bullet Club, too many people are talking. Always talking. Shut up.
As in life, so professional wrestling. Okay, all right. Let's see. Inori from Hokkaido. Very happy that you won the Never Openweight Championship. And his question is, what do you talk about with your brothers?
Wrestling.
Igai. No, was anything except for wrestling. Do you kind of get on one of the other's nerves?
Huh?
Especially you and T, you've traveled for so long together.
Yeah.
Was it just like, oh no,
It's just, we're constantly talking. My youngest brother, Hikuleo, is this wrestling. We talk about wrestling because it's fun for us. It's, we're passionate about it. The only person that's really sick of me talking about wrestling is my wife. So she doesn't want to hear anything about wrestling. I don't blame her.
でもずっとね兄弟の中でもずっとプロレスの話、プロレスはねすごく好きなんだからずっとプロレス話してしまうんですけど、ちょっと奥さんがちょっとプロレスの話飽きちゃったなと思っています。井上さんありがとうございます。Okay, so let's head over to Surprise, Arizona, and Chris over in Surprise. And he wants to know, what's your favorite moment in your career?
Oh man, my favorite moment in my career. Oh shoot, man. Probably when I got a contract here in New Japan, because I felt like I made it. My first real contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling. I felt like I was part of something. And I made it. Yeah.
A little twofer from Chris. He says, what's it like fighting as a singles now, and not just doing a tag team? Obviously, like how you approach things, from a psychology aspect, from a, preparation aspect. Is it a real gear change? I mean, you had the G1 last year.
Yeah.
So I assume that was like a big step in getting into the sort of singles. Doing things.
Yeah.
Right?
It's definitely a gear change. In tag wrestling, you tag out and then you stand there and take a breather. But that's the obvious here. In singles, it's just you're going, man. And it's just a go, go, go. There's no take a break. There is no tag team, you know, and your main focus is the opponent in front of you, and it's just you and him.
Let's head over to Osaka and Yuriko さん。Yuriko ありがとうございます。もうたくさん書いてありますよね。ありがとうございます。プロレスにハマったきっかけはまたブレッドクラブに入っていない頃からタマちゃんの試合がまだまだテレビで見たことでした。So she's been watching since before you were even in Bullet Club. So everything like that with the no boots on, wrestling bare feet. How's that? How is wrestling barefoot?
Very difficult. You know, especially when it's cold, man. my little toes get numb from the cold. But truthfully, though, it's more maneuverable. I can move quicker, faster. The only downfall to it is that you could like jam your toe anywhere, and people step on your toes. So you know when it's cold outside, that ground is really cold. You don't feel it because you're wearing shoes all the time, right? You got a sole in between your feet and the ground. But when you're going barefoot, your feet gets numb real quick, man.
だからブレッドクラブに入る前に裸足で試合をしてきたんですけど、それはなんかどういう感覚かというと寒いですって、特に冬の中に試合するとめちゃくちゃ寒いですし、対戦相手はなんか爪先を踏んでしまうとめちゃくちゃ痛いですし、怪我する可能性は高いですけど、一方で、もっと動きやすいなので、プラスマイナス、メリットとデメリットも、どっちもあります。ちなみに、Yuriko is coming to Dominion on Sunday, so she wants to see you keep the belts.
Awesome.
ね、聞いてくれてありがとうございます。I think we just have a very few tickets left. It's pretty much sold out over in Osaka Joe Hall. Awesome. You can watch, of course, live and in English on njpwworld.com. That's the place to be for all the coverage. Daniel over in Miami, Florida.
All right.
There you go. Daniel wants to know if you are coming through the forbidden door, if Big Boss Man Tone lets it happen, which AEW wrestler would you want to face?
I've seen a few guys that I like their style, like Ricky Starks. I think he was pretty solid. I've worked him before, and I, definitely like to see that again. They got so much talent over there. I'm trying to run through who else. Yeah, Adam Cole. Name them, man. There's a lot of guys there. Those two are the top right now in my head.
Are you it's so easy to get the tunnel vision and you're on your road and you're doing all the commitments for New Japan as well. And then there are guys that watch absolutely everything, and how they do it, I don't know. Do you sort of fall in between the two? Are you watching everything that you can? Are you more focused on what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm more focused on what I'm doing here. So I don't watch the product a lot, except for I'll see clips of it on social media. That's the most I really see. But sometimes when I'm at home, I tune in. But mostly when I'm here, it's all focused here in New Japan.
Yeah. Scott, I know Scott from Pennsylvania. Thanks for saying that. That's Scott from the island. So another islander.
All right.
Cheers, Scott. And he says good luck at Dominion.
Thanks, brother.
There you go. And let's see, we've got another question. Samuel over in Michigan. Another Tama's Islander.
Yeah. What's up, Sam? All right.
Wants to know, what's your favorite guilty pleasure snack food?
Oh, man. It's a Mexican candy called tamarindo.
Ooh.
That's what I picked up when I was in Mexico, man. I love the Mexican spicy candy. Yeah, I love it. It's
Spicy candy.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, awesome. So yeah, we're gonna stay on for another 5 minutes or so. So if you still want to make your purchases, then you still can. We've got these Line Mark towels, Line Mark t-shirts. One person can win this ultra cool bomber jacket, and we'll send them everything over to you in July. So yeah, of course. I mean, of course, we mentioned it before. You're going to be in Japan for the foreseeable, but NJPW Strong's really been making big leaps over the last few months. And you were part of it from the very, very start, and then sort of changed focus. Have you been keeping tabs on that? Is that something that you'd want to get back involved with?
At the moment, no, because my focus is purely on here, the main. This is what's important, and my focus is here, moving up here. New Japan of America, that comes second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. New Japan Pro Wrestling here in Japan is number one and should have all my focus.
It's certainly like a lot easier now. The travels open
up. So much easier. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It used to take us 5 to 6 hours to fly in and then and wait there at the airport. Not 5 to 6 hours to fly in. That's 13 hours to fly here to Japan. But 5 to 6 hours once you land and go through the process of COVID testing and all that. Can you imagine 6 hours in the airport?
Yeah. Right. God. So that now being out the way, it's so much easier,
yes.
so much cooler to
zipping right through. We're finally going back to some kind of normalcy.
Some kind of normalcy, and being able to meet some of the fans as well. They're starting doing these meet and greets, in person. Which is a really cool thing. And of course, you can be a part of meet and greets if you're at live events in America. And we want to remind people to join the official fan club in the USA, Club NJPW USA. Be a part of that. That is what? How much is that? Our Star Fan Fair? $50 a year? About $50 a year, and you get some really cool live bonuses if you're part of live events, some cool exclusive merch, and everything like that. So head over to shopnjpw1972.com, and you can be part of Team NJPW in the USA as well as in Japan. Why not sign up twice? Be a Japanese fan club member, US fan club member.
There you go.
Global fan club member, Tama's Island member. When did that idea come about to start Tama's Island?
Tama's Island came about during the pandemic when we were all staying at home, and we had what started off as we had a Bullet Club block party in 2019 up in New York, and then we were planning to do another one in 2020, but everything got shut down, and so the people that had signed up for that, bought tickets to the second Bullet Club block party, we just created this thing. I don't know. We just hung out every Friday, I think. Every Friday we were sitting at home for how long? 6-8 months.
Right.
Every Friday we'd meet up and just talk wrestling and a couple drinks here and there and just relax. It was something to do. It was like a little community that we had created just to have fun and talk to people and not lose our minds being stuck in our homes.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's a wrestling community. We talk wrestling and we keep up, they're big New Japan fans and they keep up with other promotions. So it's fun. Join us. Tama's Island, patreon.com/Tama's Island.
Smooth plug. Okay, all right. So I think we'll call an end to proceedings as far as our shop is concerned here, and we will now undergo the very special ritual of finding out who has won our Ultra God jacket. So we're going to have the. Shall we pull this down here? So let's see the fit, Tama.
Yeah.
Let's see the fit. See what it looks like on you, and then our fans can. Imagine just how it'll be to.
Okay. Okay.
Look at that.
Solid, huh? Whew.
Look at that.
Oh, baby.
There you go. So that's a cool item to wear out and about, or of course, it might be a little bit too big for some guys, but you can sort of hang it up at the home, display it, frame it, do whatever you want with that.
I can keep it on.
Okay, so if you would, sir, please kindly push the button there.
Okay.
And we'll find out what number has won the prize here.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Drop.
Da-dun. What's that?
59.
59, so close to being nice. Gary in
Yo!
Mayville, New York. Congratulations,
There you go.
Gary.
All right. Yes.
You have won the super cool GOD bomber jacket.
Okay.
We're going to sign it.
Okay.
And then we'll show the signature to the people. And while Tam is signing that, we'll do a little bit of housekeeping, shall we? Of course, next big New Japan action is Sunday. Dominion in Osaka-jo Hall. Tama Tonga versus Carl Anderson for the Never Openweight Championship. AEW interim eliminator match between Hiroki Goto and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And headlined, of course, by Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. All live and in English, ringside, Dominion, NJPWWorld.com. June the 19th, NJPW Strong presents Ignition tapings over in the Vermont, Hollywood. A fantastic atmosphere in the Vermont every single time. Tons of surprises. And the start of the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Team Championship Tournament. July the 24th, and High Alert taping is going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're back in Charlotte for the first time in 3 years in the Grady Cole Center. Make sure you're part of that. And of course, we want you to join us on June the 26th as we head to the United Center in Chicago. AEW and NJPW presents Forbidden Door live on pay-per-view. I'll be trying to get into the Forbidden Cat Flap. It's been a little bit of a journey. We'll see if I'm there or not. And we can't wait for you to join us on pay-per-view. So, Tama, before we go here, final thoughts on this meet and greet here. Any final message for the fans? Any final message for Carl Anderson, who I'm sure is watching this right
Carl
now?
already knows, so I'm going to ignore him. But the fans here, thank you very much for joining me. This has been great. This is fun. This is my first time doing this online. And appreciate you guys being loyal fans of not only myself, but New Japan product. And it's all love, baby. Join us here this Sunday, Dominion in Osaka, when I come up and whoop Carl Anderson's ass. 100. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Can't wait till Osaka. So please join us in Osaka. We'll be there. I'll be there. Kevin Kelly will be there. And Tama Tonga, most importantly, will be there with the Never Openweight Championship. Until next time, good game, y'all. Sayonara.
Cheers.